Hi everyone, my name is Fatima Aguilera, and for my ecology field trip, I went to Pinto Lake Park in Watsonville. I explored abiotic and biotic organisms in this park, along with the atmosphere, hydrosphere, and lithosphere, learning how ecosystems function. Trees are examples of autotrophs, meaning they produce their own food through photosynthesis. At Pinto Lake, I observed several tree species, including coast live oak, second growth coast redwood, broadleaf maple, and willows. I also noticed moss growing on the trees, which is another type of autotroph. Another biotic organism I observed at Pinto Lake were wild berries, which are producers. Producers are organisms that make their own food through photosynthesis. Although I didn't see any squirrels, they are present in the park. Squirrels are consumers that rely on eating other organisms like producers for energy, and they are also herbivores, which means that they feed off of plants like berries. I also saw examples of heterotrophs, such as birds and ducks. Heterotrophs are organisms that cannot make their own food and must consume other organisms for energy. These birds and ducks are also omnivores, meaning that they both eat plants and animals. Now, to observe relationships between biotic organisms, there is a relationship called symbiosis, which is a close long term interaction between different species. This relationship occurs in the park, but I was not able to capture it. It is a relationship between bees and flowers. In this symbiotic relationship, bees collect nectar from flowers for food, while helping flowers with pollination, which is essential for their reproduction. This is a perfect example of symbiosis because both organisms benefit from each other. Another example of a relationship between biotic organisms in the park is commensalism. This relationship is where one species benefits while the other is neither helped or harmed. I wasn't able to capture this, but an example is bird nests. Birds build their nests in trees, which provides them with shelter and protection. The trees themselves are unaffected by the presence of the nest. This relationship is an example of commensalism because the bird gains a benefit from the nest while the trees remain neutral in the interaction. A final example of a relationship between biotic organisms in the park is parasitism, where one species benefits at the expense of another. I couldn't capture a detailed video of it, but mosquitoes in the park are a good example. Mosquitoes feed on blood of other animals such as mammals and birds, causing irritation and potentially transmitting diseases. In this relationship, mosquitoes benefit by obtaining a food source while the host suffers negative effects. And now for the predator prey relationships. Ambush is a hunting strategy where predators wait hidden for their prey to come close. An example I saw at the park is spiders in the trees. I didn't see the action of the spider, meaning the predator hunting its prey, but I did see the spider webs in the trees. Spiders use their webs to catch prey like flies or bees. The webs act as traps, and when the prey gets caught, the spiders can then approach and feed, making this a classic example of ambush predation. Another predator-prey relationship is pursuit hunting strategy, where predators actively chase their prey. At the park, I did see a dragonfly. I did not observe it hunting, but dragonflies do pursue and catch smaller insects in flight. This active hunting methods allow dragonflies to capture agile prey and is a great example of pursuit predation. To conclude, I wanted to emphasize the human impacts at Pinto Lake Park. On the positive side, there were bird feeders in the trees to help support local bird populations by providing extra food. However, the trash in the water is a significant negative impact, harming aquatic life and disrupting the ecosystem. It is important for us to address the issue and work towards reducing our negative impact while enhancing our positive contributions. Exploring and appreciating local park ecosystems can deepen our connection with nature and inspire us to take better care of their precious environments. Thank you so much for watching.